But I'm doing a lot of work on American Express this morning. And consumer's still strong. Consumer strong, business, corporate spend. As Barry Sternlicht said, still a lot of negativity among CEOs. Negativity extends to the election, and negativity extends to China, European woes. You go back to the IBM call. We didn't talk about that enough. It was a very negative call, but they saw weakness for Brexit. So we don't have any enterprise strength around the world, but we do have consumer spend doing incredibly well, X the incredible Morgan Stanley note, which says that there's value destruction going on at Gap stores, value destruction going on at Macy's. Wow. That was some note.
It was.
Bell Brands.
It's but for obvious reasons.
Yeah, well, the mall.
Yeah.
Their line is, our expectation is that multiples will not be sufficient to offset the ongoing pressure trends from the macro. They talk about store closures. This year's on track to be the biggest year for store closures in 24 years, and our analysts are bracing for another round of large-scale closures after the holiday season.
Yeah, it's funny, though, when you match that with the strength of American Express, including really extensive spending by the consumer in the United States. What it just says is the consumer spending, but they're spending at Watch, they're spending at Walmart, Amazon, Target, Costco, Home Depot. They are not going into the mall. And by the way, when you read this thing, you think that at one point they say that Macy's, it's worse than pre-2008. I mean, balance sheet's not that bad, but...
Balance sheet's not that bad. We talk often about the dividend at Macy's because it is so high, and you'd think would be potentially attractive to many people if they believe the balance sheet can withstand the larger woes of the retail economy when you're a mall-based retailer.
Yeah. Let me be sure it's Credit Suisse. But
it is Credit Suisse, yes.
But you know what? I look at this piece, and I say to myself, there is going to be... There's like a mall Armageddon going to happen. I mean, you don't get Macy's down here at 10% yield. I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? Is it Amazon? Is it bargains that Walmart's are offering? I mean, look, this is ammo for, by the way, it's
going
to
be all those things, by the way. It doesn't have to be just one
it's
or the other.
It's going to play into the hands of Senator Warren, who's talking about Amazon Web Services having, 47% share? Talking about how it's wiping out retail. Now, it should be wiping out just mom and pop she's worried about, but this is extraordinary. This piece is extraordinary. I'm going through it, and I'm saying, L brand, you go to the mall, there's no one unscathed.